Do you want to learn something about sexual positions? Well, what you could do is buy a book. And of course, when I say that, I am indeed being sarcastic. You do not want a book. Why? Because you are cheating yourself. Why are you cheating yourself? Because a book reduces things to rituals, techniques, and mechanisms, and you are forgetting the most important aspects of sexual behavior. How do we learn? How do we truly, unequivocally learn to have sex? Four dynamics here. First, we need courage. Courage to speak out, to talk about your needs, to communicate who and what you are to your partner. You need humility, to be vulnerable. When you walk in humility, you begin to know yourself, learn about yourself, love yourself, and those needs become exposed. You understand who you are, and you are not trying to pretend you are something you are not. The proud person will never, and that's almost everybody, will never get in touch with their sexual identity. You also need creativity, and that speaks for itself. Wink, wink. And you need prayer. Prayer leads to humility. Prayer connects you to the divine. It connects you to love. It connects you to a greater understanding of the relationship. It connects you to more intimacy within the relationship. Prayer is not a list to Santa Claus, Santa in the sky or whatever. Prayer is a way of focusing yourself on something that enlightens you and turns you into a more complete and well-rounded individual. Sex should be spiritual, it should be emotional, and it should be obviously physical. These components quite often are forgotten when people explore their sexuality. If you are not a spiritual person, if you do not develop that aspect of who and what you are, you will not be able to reach your true full sexual capacity. Being an expert in bed, learning how to make love by technique and such will actually cheat you. It will cheat you because it will simulate knowledge and awareness, but it's not really there. It's not the type of knowledge that is going to transcend you and transcend the relationship and bring two people together to have the most wonderful sexual experience possible. We need to embrace love into our sexuality. Sex is supposed to be an expression of love, which is somewhat tragic quite often, because how could you express love if you do not have love? To be a truly wonderful sexual being is to be a spiritual person who walks in love. This will enlighten you. This will guide you into a greater sexual relationship, a greater capacity to experience your partner. So ultimately, what am I saying here? What I am saying is, if you live love, your sexual experience, your sexual dynamic will become far, far more immense and beautiful. This is the Love Guru. Have a nice day.